Paul O'Sullivan, he's an extortionist who has been allowed to operate with impunity. These are the words of the ex-Hawks boss in Gauteng. Let us listen to this clip.
Now, Paul O'Sullivan's modus operandi was simple. He put himself out there as a fixer. So if you're in trouble with the law, like Rhodope and Krejcir and them, they would approach Paul O'Sullivan to say, I have this kind of a problem, can you fix it for me? Paul would then fix it for them. But what he would also then do in that space, he would also then extort the people that, have assigned him to do the work, or people whom he was investigating. So for instance, if A has an issue with B, Paul is hired by A to solve the problem with B. Then he goes to B and says, if you don't pay me, A is going to get to you. And then he goes to B. B pays him, and then he goes back to A and says, you must pay me more because B has paid me. And that's what he was doing with people like Moti and all of those. If you remember, when he was fighting Moti and then they reconciled, he was friends with Rhodope and Krejcir and then they fought. So that's how he basically operated. I profiled him because we had a number of cases against Paul. I profiled him psychologically, financially, spiritually, and otherwise. And two quick things that I can say about Paul.
We've just heard the ex-Hawks boss in Gauteng, Prince Mokotedi, explaining as to how this racist extortionist called Paul O'Sullivan operates, and how has he been able to capture key individuals within the South African police services to continue his nefarious agenda. His nefarious agenda of using the South African police services as his private army against those he dislikes and those who, of course, are deemed to be the enemies of the certain powerful political clique in our country. Because that is there's the services, right? That's the services that Paul O'Sullivan renders to some of the people like Cyril Ramaphosa, where he's a hunting dog that goes out to hunt those who are critical against Ramaphosa or those who are deemed to be anti-status quo. So we must now ask the questions: who within the South African police services, not just only within the South African police service, but within the entire leadership, political leadership in the country, has enabled this Paul O'Sullivan to continue to behave and conduct himself in this fashion? As we've heard when Lieutenant General Ndlam Mkhwanazi, he himself was explaining how this man works, who's got citizenship into 3 different countries. This is the man who's also captured the corrupt Deputy National Police Commissioner, Shadrack Sibiya. So the question is, why is this man not been arrested? Because Paul O'Sullivan belongs in prison. He's a criminal in suit, a criminal who perpetrates an agenda against those who are anti-status quo. He's a danger to our own society. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tebos Khosana. The name of the platform is Izwi Labansundu, the voice for Africans. Thank you very much.